Evening people, evening, welcome back to the channel. Let me turn that on now so I don't forget. We've got, I'll knock it off. Remind me to turn that sound back on when we get into the lobby, otherwise I'll forget because I'm a muppet. So tonight we're back with DMJ Vroom-Room. We're back with the MDCC League, or the Manufacturers Dual Class Championship. We're back tonight with the GR3s. Are we back with the GR3s? Doesn't seem to be many in the room, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. So we're live from St Croix B. It's one of the longer circuits in the series. It can be a bit tricky. It's quite a wide open circuit, so there'll be plenty of opportunities for overtaking here. Let's get ourselves into some scores, shall we? Let me just biggin those up to make my eyes work. So leading the champs at the minute is DDR Hatterlad. He has got himself 330 points in total. Behind him in second place is BBR Sir Ian. That's BBR, not DDR. He's got 282 points on board. We've got Trucks B in third. He's got 224 points. WPR Miggins on 210 points for fourth. Offski's in fifth. He's got himself 202 points. Oh, right alongside BBR Chad, actually, in fifth and sixth, both on 202 points. We have Green Mamba in seventh with 164 points. Nipping at his heels, though, is D.90 in eighth. He's got 158 points. And again, right behind him is G Marge in ninth. He's got himself 156 points. DDR Scotty 74. He is in 10th. And he's got himself 100, is that the right thing? Yep, 128 points. And then Britzberger in 11th with 114 points. We've got WPR Millerman 12th with 78 points. Speedy 13th with 62 points. Riley in 14th with 18 points. And Ludovelli 15th with 10 points. But I don't think Ludovelli's, I think he's only raced one race out of this. Maybe two, maybe two. So that is points up until now. Merch still available, people. T-shirts and stickers. Hatter, let me know if you've had yours. Oh, yeah, you are in the lobby. Okay. Right. Before I forget, sound on. Right, so qualifying is already underway. A 15-minute qualifier into a 40-minute enduro here at St Croix. St Croix, however it is pronounced. Trucks B. Let me get that nonsense on screen for you as well. Nonsense. Find a keyboard as well. Keyboard options are no good without a keyboard to smash on. Boom, bam, pow, blam, boom. That's what we want. Some camera action. So a long old circuit. They've already done the outlap at 2 minutes 20. Let's see what their hot laps are going to be like. It is Trucks B, the first man out on circuit. Let's see what the first of the hot times is saying then. Trucks B coming around this final corner. Going to put in a blip, and he puts in a 2:08.6. But we will have other drivers trying to take that position off him pretty damn soon. D-Dot then into second in the Corvette. He's got a 2:10.0. So 5 minutes into this 15-minute qualifier already. Ludovelli in third, 2 minutes 10 in the Z4. Ofski's in fourth, just ghosting out while he loses a penalty into that turn, and on the way out 2 minutes 12 for the time being in the Subaru. Hattelad currently in fifth position, 2:14.8 for him in the Aston. Onto the bridge, a tricky section. There's a great big divot or a lump or something on the way in and the way out, which just unsettle these cars a little bit. Rear wheel drive means they get a little bit squirrely when they get the power down a bit too early. Green Mamba 6. Well, he's got a 2:09.9, but it's not counted as a blue, so possibly picked. Oh, he did have a penalty, didn't he? Because we saw Ofski's come past him. G Marge still on an outlap. Unfortunately, only 7 drivers in the lobby tonight. And big shout out to the pro drivers that have arrived and spent the time driving and practicing and stuff, but it's a shame about the others. Bit of a letdown, really. Pro-Am boys putting on a better show in terms of numbers. Pro-Ams were running last night on D.90's channel. He commentated over those, although he's in this one racing tonight. If you fancy seeing maybe this perspective, then get yourself over to D.90's channel over there on Facebook, and he'll be racing live from one of these cameras. Not this one, obviously, be a bit tricky. Oh, there you go. Hattelad has put in a faster time. Oh, Green Mamba's just come through though. Hattelad's put in a 2:09.9, so he was second for a split second. But Green Mamba came through 2:08.7, gets himself into second position. Trucks B though, he's also found a little bit more time, 2:08.3. He still would have been on. Oh no, he wouldn't. Oh yes, he would. Yeah, he still would have been on pole. Still a tenth per second quicker than anyone else. Don't fail me now, lighter. There you go. Just see Green Mamba getting the back end of his Mitsubishi a little bit wayward coming onto that bridge. Who've we got coming up towards that? Let's have a look. So watch it from Ofski's point of view and see just how. Ooh, there you go. Every driver will do that, I think. We'll just jump on board with G Marge as well. I'm sure his Lexus will do exactly the same thing. Onto the bridge. There you go. It's like a divot in the track just as you join the bridge there. And just if you're not ready for it, it can catch you out. Let the back end go spinning off into the barriers. And that's the last thing you want. Now then, can Trucks B find any more time here? We've not looked at his split times. He's currently sitting on pole. He's got the 2 fastest laps, so he's coming in the pit, so this one's not going to count. Going for a fresh set of tyres though, but he's gone for softs in qualifying and he's sitting on pole. We have got drivers out on super softs. Here we go, Green Mamba. He's getting there, but also coming in the pits. Hattelad stays out on the mediums. Interesting choice for quali. So you do have to start the race on the tyres you start qualifying on in this series. So if you started on the softs, that's the tyre you have to start the race on. Same for drivers on the mediums. And medium tyre is a mandatory option. You do have to use it. Super softs on for Ofskis, trying to get as much grip as possible. G Marge goes a little bit quicker there as he gone into third position, 2:09.1 for G Marge. unfortunately, with only 7 drivers on. So we'll see how they get on. Oh, there's that wiggle again. You can just see that Lexus hitting the undulation. Trucks, though, still out on pole. So he's got a fresh set of super softs on. He's on an outlap this time. Sitting on pole position on a set of softs, while other drivers around him on the supers. Green Mamba also out on a fresh set of super softs now for this lap. Ooh, is that D-Dot just getting a big handful of gravel as he goes through there? G-Marge still in that 3rd. Hatter pushed down to 4th. D-Dot we just saw kicking up the gravel 5th. Again on an outlap, fresh set of softs he's gone for this time. Ludovelli on the mediums. Not able to go quicker. Currently 6th, off skis 7th, but he is coming up to the line. See what sort of time he puts in. Oh, won't be a very good one now. It's a shame, it was looking good up until that point. 2:10.2. So he goes quicker, but unfortunately stays in 7th position. G-Marge has found more time. 2:08.3, goes into 2nd position. Whoa. Right on the heels of Trucks B. Out on those super soft tyres. Again, Trucks B has just put a set of those on, so this is his first hot lap on them. Purple sectors. Mercedes working well here then. Again, held pole position on the softs while other drivers were already on the supers. Ludovelli in front, being closed up by Trucks B. Hopefully doesn't interfere with Trucks B's hot lap on these super softs. Doesn't want anyone getting in his way before he crosses the line. He's got a couple of corners to go. Ludovelli might just be a little bit too far in front. Yeah, he'll get across the line before Trucks B makes it there. Let's see what time Trucks B puts in then on those supers. We saw purple sectors. It's going to be pretty quick. That's a 2:07.5. Almost a whole 0.8 of a second over G-Marge. Green Mamba follows him through. Get back to Green Mamba, will ya? He also just goes quicker. 2:08.1 on the super softs. Still half a second behind Trucks B's fastest. It's got D-Dot for company, using him for a bit of a tow around some of these sections. Possibly D-Dot. Ooh, Green Mamba goes wide through there. D-Dot's not getting a tow anymore. Hopefully Hatalad gets through there cleanly as well. He does. Green Mamba stayed out of the way. Didn't want to interfere with anyone else's time. So G-Marge just looks like he's sitting the end of qualifying out. We've got about 40 seconds left. And it is still Trucks B on pole. Super Soft's not looking too bad either, to be honest. Again, I just hope these drivers can stick together around this long circuit and give yourselves and each other a bit of decent racing. I can see it with only 7 drivers on track. I can see it being very, very spread out. We'll see though. We have had some long lengthy bumper-to-bumper battles in this league. So qualifying over, they do get to finish the laps they're on. Has Trucks B found any more time? Slightly more worn tyres. Not quite, but it's not far off. 2:07.7 for that last lap. 2:07.5 his fastest. So it's all about everybody else on circuit now. Oof, Hatter's come through though, right at the end of qualifying, literally out of fuel. Fresh set of racing super softs on. He's gone 2:06.7. He's found 3/4 of a second over Trucks B. Green Mamba coming up to the line now then. Oh, he's slowing down. Okay, so that lap not counting. G-Marge sitting in the pits in 4th, then D-Dot in 5th. Ludovelli 6th and Offskis 7th. Oh, Offskis with front end damage. It will repair itself before the race starts. Hatter, evening. I've been waiting for you to pop in. Well, I have been asking if you've had your bits yet. Obviously, whether you've heard me or not, I've got no idea. Well, good pole lap there, mate. What's that? 2:06.7. Stopped it right at the end. Literally out of fuel, as I say. Trucks B held on to that one right till the very final moment when Hatter went, no, no, you're not having that, Trucks B. I'm having that. Leading the championship at the minute, Hatter. Trucks B 3rd. Was he 3rd? D-Dot, evening brother, there he is. So again, if you want to go and see, oh my god. Oh, okay, alright, well I've not seen any videos, but alright. Yeah, I was just talking about you, D-Dot, saying that to your, where are you? Sexy T. So yeah, go watch D-Dot's live stream. You might get some swears out of him. Don't get any swears out of me. Not if I can help it anyway. Right, here we go then. 40-minute endurance here at St Croix. Hatterlad on pole. Trucks B has been fast through the qualifying session. We'll see how they get on. Who's going to get away? Let's get ourselves out the back, shall we? Give me a different view, damn it. There's a big pile of wheel spin by D-Dot. Slows him down a little bit. Offskis gets a good pull. Looks like he might get himself past Green Mamba as well. Oh, both drivers up the inside though. 3 wide almost as they come into there. See what's happening in front. Hatter stays cleanly in front. Trucks B 2nd, G-Marge 3rd, Ludovelli 4th. Offskis we're on board with now in 5th. We've got Green Mamba and D-Dot fighting it out for 6th and 7th. Green Mamba just getting through there through turn 2. They head down through this little wiggle complex down towards the bridge. Getting a little squirrely through there. Oh, G-Marge nearly loses the tail end. Just forgetting about that little jiggle. Ludovelli's going to get a move on him. Where's Green Mamba? Oh, Green Mamba. Oh, Green Mamba. Oh, no. Oh, no. Onto the bridge. All that damage. A long way back. It's a long way to the pits as well for Green Mamba. What an absolute nightmare for him at the start of this race. We'll obviously come back and see how he's getting on. It is still Hatter leading then on those medium tyres. Trucks B on the softs now, putting them to use down this long straight. Gets up the inside of Hatter. Now takes the lead of this race. Needs to be making those soft tyres hook up. Try and leave Hatter in the dust. That will all change when they come to the pit stops and they have to change tyres to the other compounds, and then it'll put the advantage in Hatter's hands. For the time being, it is Trucks B leading. Hatter is literally bolted onto the rear end of him. come around this final straight then before the last corner. Pulling time already. Trucks B, Hatterlad second. Ludovelli into third then with that little wiggle from G Marge. Ofskis gets through into fifth. D.6. And Green Mamba still fighting his way around this circuit, trying to get back to the pits as quick as he can. Get that damage repaired, try and hunt down that pile of drivers in front. A long way off now though, 26 seconds already. So Trucks B, 0.6 of a second over Hatter. Needs to keep pulling that time. Hatter's still just within that tow range though, so does get a little advantage being behind Trucks B. But Trucks B just needs to keep pulling a tenth here or there. Corners like that, Trucks B able to go through there a lot quicker due to the grip he's got on the softs. Hatterlad struggling a little bit through there. G Marge gets himself through into third. Ludovelli making a mistake onto the bridge as well then. D-Dot's past him. He's also got past Ofskis. Up into fifth then for D-Dot. Oh, into the wall for Ludovelli. It's going to slow him down this straight. That might give D-Dot and Ofski. Oh, D-Dot's into the wall himself. And on the way out as well. Does that benefit Ofskis? Is he able to close the gap up? Not on this particular part of the circuit. D-Dot comes back at Ludovelli though. Now can Ofskis follow him through? Does Ludovelli leave the door wide open? No, he doesn't. He is having a go back at... Oh, D-Dot loses the tail end. He's still just got the advantage, has he? No, Ludovelli goes back through into fourth position. Now Ofski's having a fight with D-Dot, looking for that position. D-Dot manages to pick himself up a penalty somewhere through there. Maybe running a little bit wide through one of those corners. Has to drop that, slots himself back behind Ofski's in sixth then. Green Mamba back out on circuit, car fixed. A long way back though, 46 seconds. Now Trucks B. Soft tyres starting to hook up, 1.3 seconds over Hatter. Medium tyre won't be able to go as fast around this circuit as the soft for obvious reasons. But that will all change when it comes to the first stops. Oh, G Marge got himself into third. Don't lose the tail, keep it pointing in a straight line. G Marge, the Greek god himself, should have all the arm strength to keep that thing pointing straight. 4.4 back from Hatter. He's got 1.3 over Ludovelli. Oof, Ludovelli kicks up the dirt though. Now D-Dot falls back, Ofskis as well. Gaps starting to develop. And Green Mamba sheds 3 seconds out of that gap between himself and Ofskis. That's gap down to 42 seconds from 45. And Trucks B then, more time, 1.6 seconds. Hatter doing everything he can to just keep that gap from getting too big. And needs to wait till that pit stop, sorry, to get those softs on. Take the fight back to Trucks B. Ludovelli not been able to close up on G Marge just yet. D-Dot pulling that time back down though, 1.3 seconds. Let's jump to 1.4, but Ofski's now 2.2 seconds back. And Green Mamba almost around the other end of the circuit, 42 seconds back still. Really got to push that Mitsubishi then to try and close back up on the drivers in front. It's going to cost him in tyres, unfortunately. Trucks B Finds another couple of tenths. Gap almost up to 2 seconds. Hatter still pushing, brings the gap back down once they're onto the fast straights. Loses out in the corners a little bit though. Oh, there's that wiggle. Both drivers keeping it straight. Trucks B not as straight as Hatter though. That gap now coming down, 1.6 seconds from 1.9. Let's get ourselves on board with Trucks B. Well, oh, that's not what you're meant to be doing. That's going to give people migraines. What are you doing? That's what you're meant to do. On board with race leader Trucks B then. We can just see Hatter in the background, 1.7 seconds back. Again, pushing those mediums pretty hard to try and keep up with Trucks B in front. Bringing that gap down still though, 1.4 seconds. Again, he's just got to be careful he doesn't push those mediums too far. Throw it all away in one of the gravel traps or into a wall even. We've seen Green Mamba happen to him on lap 1. Don't think there was any interference between himself and any of the drivers. Ooh, Hatter gets a little bit tail happy out of that corner in the background. That benefits Trucks B. Staying pretty close actually, still 1.4 seconds in it. Gets a little wiggle on the way into this turn, does Trucks B. Carries a tiny bit more speed out, but not by a lot. Again, Hatter behind has just got to be careful he doesn't blow his mediums out too quickly, trying to chase Hatter or stay in touch with stay in touch with Trucks B. Not looking too bad though, the mediums. Not too bad for Trucks' softs either, to be honest. So almost 10 minutes gone. G Marge still holding on to that third position. Ludovelli in fourth, right behind him, just half a second. D-Dot's lost a bit more time to these boys, now 2 seconds back. Oh! What's happening there, G Marge? Why are you pulling over and out of the way? What's happening there? Ludovelli gets back through into third position then. Oh, D-Dot into the wall. He may have picked up damage through that. That looked quite a collision in the background. Now G Marge closes back up on Ludovelli. Possibly that was the idea. Knowing that Ludovelli was possibly going to overtake him down that start-finish straight, down that longer straight anyway. That's not worked out in G Marge's favour though. Sticks himself in the gravel pit, loses a lot of time to Ludovelli. That means D-Dot can close back up. We will just jump on board with D-Dot. I want to see if he picked up any damage through that incident. No, he didn't. Got away with it. That big, heavy Corvette though, struggling to get around some of these corners. It's a big old beast. You can see he's having to have a couple of stabs at some of these corners. Now only 1.3 behind, or 1.2 now behind G Marge. Off skis in the pits, so getting rid of those medium tyres. He's done about 12 minutes. What's he going for? Another set of mediums? Can't do 28 minutes on a set of softs. Can't do that. Green Mamba then. Coming down to this final corner. Let's see where he ends up when off skis comes out the pits. Just getting released now at the under end of this start finish straight. You can just see him going around turn 1 there. So still a way back then, Green Mamba, 12.4 seconds. It's coming down rapidly actually. It's now Now Ofskis is up to speed. What's he come out on? A set of softs for stint 2. That puts Green Mamba behind him by 11.2 seconds. Again, picked up damage in lap 1 as they came onto the bridge, did Green Mamba. It was 45 seconds behind. Trucks B then has found more time, 2.9 seconds over Hatter. Both softs and mediums starting to show a fair chunk of wear. What are they going to do strategy wise? Just under a quarter of a tank on board for Hatter. Trucks B got literally a quarter of a tank. Ooh, gets a bit tail happy out of there himself. When are we going to see stops? We've just seen Ofski's been in. Fresh set of tyres on for him. Full tank of fuel as well. Into lap 7 then. 20, just under 27 minutes remaining. Trucks B almost 3 seconds ahead of Hatter. Seems to be Hatter's making a one or two tiny mistakes maybe on these mediums compared to Trucks on those softs, which drops him back a little bit, but once he's back up to speed and not making mistakes, that gap doesn't change. So Hatter is as fast on the mediums as Trucks is on the softs, is basically what I'm saying. So when it comes to the pits and Hatter puts on the softs and Trucks puts on the mediums, well, we'll see what happens. Obviously Hatter will be on the faster tyre than he is now. Trucks will be on the slower tyre. There won't be much that Trucks can do, I don't think. Oh, Hatter ghosting. Hopefully everything's alright. Back out of the ghost. He'll pop up in the chat in a minute, watch. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Trucks B though now has 4.5 second lead over Hatter. Still plenty of fuel left on for Trucks B to go and do another lap. Hatter flashing red. Is he going to come in this lap? He's not got enough. No, he's not got enough to do a full lap. In he comes then. Trucks B continues on. That time is going to be massive by the time the other boys come out the pits. G Marge still got plenty of fuel on for another lap as well on those mediums. Again, that puts him on the soft tyre for the last stint, or if he's doing that strategy. D-Dot in the pits, Hatter in the pits, Ludovelli in the pits. Ofskis came in 2 laps ago. Green Mamba, he unfortunately had to come in on lap 1 due to damage. So I think he refueled straight after that, so he's got over a quarter of a tank on board still, Green Mamba. Ludovelli just been released from the pits. That might give Green Mamba another target to aim at. Back up front, Trucks B, 11.9 second lead. He will lose all that when he comes in the pits, obviously. So Hatter on those softs. 23.5 minutes remaining. Are they going to last? Oof. 23 minutes on softs and GR3s. Ooh, I don't know. It's pushing it. They're going to be absolutely broken at the end. Again, Trucks Trucks B and G Marge, gap staying the same, 11.3. Trucks B coming around these last couple of turns then. He's going to head into the pits this lap, as is G Marge. Everybody else on track has stopped. Hatter now 32.5 seconds behind Trucks B. Let's see what happens here then. Trucks B was out front on those softs. He does drop onto the mediums, or does he? Does he go for another stint on the soft tyre and then chuck the mediums on for a last lap or so? Be a brave move. G Marge in the pits. Here comes Hatter then. Don't give me that view. That's not the view I wanted. There goes Trucks B back out the pits on a set of medium tyres. Half a tank of fuel on board. So gets out in front of Hatter, but on the slower tyres, 7.3 seconds lead. He's not going to be able to do that many laps before he's going to have to come in for fuel again. But his car is currently lighter than Hatter's. So has he played a little ace card there just by... Doesn't seem to be, because Hatter lad is still closing the gap down on him. Again, Trucks B out on the slower tyre, the medium this stint. Hatter out on the soft tyre. Came in a lap earlier than Trucks B as well. Gap down to 6.7. D-Dot gets himself out the pits in third position as well. Off skis past him, past G Marge. So what happened to G Marge? Okay, G Marge went for an absolutely brimming tank and a set of softs. So loses a couple of positions, but he has got more fuel on than everybody else. Oh, Ludovelli into the wall. He's got a little bit of a penalty to lose anyway. There is Green Mamba trying to claw back onto these boys. He's going to have to come in the pits at the end of this lap though. Tyre's not looking too bad, but he's almost out of fuel, unfortunately. That's going to drop him way off the back of these boys. Now then, Trucks B's gap diminishing rapidly. Hatterlad just 5.6 seconds behind. Let's get a... Why are you looking backwards? Why? I didn't tell you to do that. Why are you looking backwards? Stupid thing. What? Why? Why are you looking backwards? Oh my god. Why are you looking backwards? Stupid game. Oh my god. Why is it all looking backwards? Who knows? So you might only be able to get reverse camera on board now. Yeah, look, what's going on? What? Huh? No? Yeah, you see that? That's what happens. Stupid game. You see how the replay function worked, but all it would do would take me back to the start of the race. So I still don't know if we've got front-facing on boards yet. Stupid game. PlayStation's probably going to set itself on fire any second. Trucks B still holding this front position. 4.7 over Hatter. There he is, closing up on Trucks B. D-Dot then nearly 10 seconds back in third, but he's got plenty of time between himself and Ludovelli. Ludovelli's under, G Marge is under pressure from off skis for that 5th position. Just holding on to it at the minute. Soft tyre on for G Marge, soft tyre on for Oskies. Fair amount of wear on those as well for Oskies. He came in a fair chunk earlier than everyone else, lap 5. G Marge came in on lap 8. Doing alright, hanging on to the back end of G Marge for the time being. So Green Mamba has been in the pits. He's gone for a full tank and a fresh set of softs. They should last him till the end of the race ish. 17 minutes on a set of those, but a long way back, unfortunately. 42 seconds, and the gap still coming down between Trucks B and Hatter. Again, running out of fuel is Trucks B as well. Hatter's still got just over half a tank on. Softs showing a bit of wear though. Medium's looking perfectly fine on Trucks B's car. So is Trucks B going to go for a splash and dash, a little bit of fuel and a fresh set of softs at the end and try and put it back on Hatter? Is Hatter going to follow him in and just stick a set of tyres on and get back out? D-Dot, I think, is too far back and not enough fuel to put himself back involved in that battle. They're still having a punch up here. Oh, Ludovelli's lost out. G Marge is coming back at him. G Marge comes through to take that 4th. Ludovelli, though, will have the tow. Why? Why, PlayStation? So I'm going to have to jump on board with Ludovelli, as he won't let me look left or right either. Oh God, I've broken it. Don't know how, but I've broken it. Hopefully a swift kick in a minute when the race is over will fix that. Right, Trucks B under some serious pressure then, so he's going to have to pit at the end of this lap. Hatter's got plenty of fuel on still. The gap down to 2.7 seconds between these two. Now, what's Hatter going to do? He can't do a full race on those tyres and that fuel. 15 minutes. I'm not seeing it. What do we reckon, people? What do we reckon they're going to do? Is it going to be a quick change and a splash and dash for Trucks B? Is Hatterlad going to follow him in, or is he going to try and run the fuel out before he comes in? Just under 15 minutes remaining. Will Hatterlad's softs last that long? I don't think he's got enough fuel on to do the whole race. See though, I could be proven wrong. I usually am at some point during a race. Say, no, nobody's going to put the soft tyre on. Blam! 6 people do it. Ludovelli back into 4th. G Marge and Ludovelli have been yo-yoing back and forth. Oski still tucked on the back end of this fight, just 1.7 seconds back. Softs are starting to show a bit of wear. He'll have to come in at the end of this lap as well, I think, looking at that fuel. Green Mamba will be able to stop out now. 38 seconds, so he's pulled 4 seconds in on Oskies. It's about what do we say pit stop lengths were? Let's have a look at Oskies. About 20-25 seconds. His tyres will be absolutely smashed by that point, and again, if he comes in the pits, he's just going to lose more time. Race leader comes in, relinquishes that position to Hatter, so into the pits then. Fresh set of tyres and that fuel. Hatter decides he's not going to follow Trucks in. He's going to run out of fuel. D-Dot also stays out. He's got enough for another lap. Enough life in those softs as well to get him around. Hatter might be able to squeeze 2 laps out of that. Again, he will still have to come in the pits though. I think we're going to see Trucks B back out on a set of softs. We are, and now he's gone for just under a full tank. That should be enough to get into the end of the race. G-Marge literally used no fuel. Tyres looking decent as well. See whether they last another 12.5 minutes. Ludovelli, fresh set of softs and fuel. So did G-Marge not take on board tyres? No, I don't think he did. I know he only came in on lap 8 for tyres, so they're looking good actually. Again, whether they last another 12 minutes or so, we'll see. But fresh set on board for Ludovelli. He needs to make them work. Oski's also full tank, fresh set of softs. Green Mamba then only 4.8 back due to that stop. So didn't stop. Still, I think he'll have to take on board fuel before the end of this race. Tyres won't be in great condition. So Hatter coming round to finish the first of his lead laps. He's got 13.8 seconds. Does he use it? No, it doesn't look like he's going to. He's going to stay out. D-Dot in second. He will be in this lap. That will give Trucks B at least that second position back for now. Goes deep through there as well. Is that going to be a penalty on board for D-Dot? Trucks B down to this final corner. Trucks B back into second. He's got 28.8 seconds behind Hatter. G-Marge comes back through to take his third position. Ludovelli comes through next to D-Dot, carrying so much more speed, so gets into fourth. D-Dot right behind him though. About a second between those two, so it's on between Ludovelli and D-Dot, that's for sure. And if D-Dot can get those tyres working, might be able to squeeze his way up to G-Marge here in third. Again, G-Marge's tyres already showing a big chunk of wear. Whether they last the whole race, who knows? Who knows? These boys, they've got plenty of life. They'll be going for the entire race. And again, unfortunately, I think Green Mamba's going to have to stick a bit of fuel in at the end. So Hatter's tank now empty. He's got 28.9 seconds over Trucks. So that fresh set of softs not working as well as Trucks B had lied. He's not managed to close that gap down on Hatter. Into the pits he comes then. Where is Trucks B going to come out? Well, sorry, where's Hatter going to come out when Trucks B comes through? Might have gained the advantage with that lengthy run in stint 2. Trucks B keep it off the grass. Into this final corner then. Hatter still taking on board fuel. Trucks B onto this start-finish straight. Hatter being released now. It's going to be neck and neck as they come out. No, not. Oh, it is Hatter that just gets out in front. Trucks will be carrying a lot of speed though. Gap down to 1.2 seconds, 1.1 seconds. Fresh set of tyres on board for Hatter. 3/4 of a tank. Trucks B just over half a tank, and a very slightly worn set of softs came in 2 laps ago. But it is Hatter with the advantage for the time being. Car slightly heavier than Trucks B's though. Doesn't seem to have affected it in previous stints. G Marge still holding third. Again, it'd be interesting to see what his tyres are like after the race timer ticks down. They've already shown a big chunk of wear. Can he make them last another 8 minutes? We'll hang about and find out. D-Dot though into fourth. Ludovelli right behind him. Ludovelli might go for a move here if he's got enough pace. Are they working together? Are they doing a bit of bump drafting down these longer straights to try and close the gap up on G Marge? Oof, that's not going to help out Ludovelli. Also picking up a bit of wall through there. It's a tricky corner, this one. We've seen a few drivers run it wide on the exit. The gap between D-Dot and G Marge is coming down though. 4.1 seconds, 4 seconds even. Those tyres are going to be costing G Marge. Skis unfortunately 11.4 seconds back from the boys in front. Nobody to battle with. Green Mamba then 3.8 seconds down. Again, he's going to have to stop for fuel, I think. Now, free track in front. Hatter's finding some time. 2.1 seconds over Trucks B. Slightly fresher tyres for Hatter. Dane, evening. Trucks livery, there they go, Trucks B. Yeah, it's looking good. The his name kind of doesn't even intrude in it, it's just part of it. Yeah, it looks good, I like that. Hatters, unfortunately, is Luton Town. Sorry. Every car I've seen him racing has got this colour livery. I'm assuming he's a bit of a Luton Town fan. Trucks B then unable to find the pace to close up on Hatter. The gap to 3 seconds. Just 5.5 minutes remaining. Looking better and better for Hatter as the race continues. I must admit, I do like G Marge's livery. The geometric shapes, the black and the red, yeah, that does it for me. I quite like that. D-Dot still under pressure from Ludovelli. The orange and black Corvette versus the red and black Z4. Skis in the Subaru with the tartan patches. And then Green Mamba with the Green Mamba livery. There's no denying it. It's pretty green. Don't laugh at him, Dana. He's a bit serious about it. Not the Mamba. I don't know whether you lot can see. Yeah, you see, he's in. He's winning, he's racing, and he's still abusing you in the chat. Well, Drac Fury, do you not race in this league? Or are you in pro-ams? Poor Hatter. Getting abuse in the chat for his liking of a specific football team. See, he's still in the chat. He's got somebody else. He's got a machine playing the game for him while he's on just watching or something. You got your missus typing. What's happening? You got the kids there. Oi! Beetles were not allowed in this one. Oof, too quick. Are they OP? Trucks B struggling then. He's not finding any kind of pace for Hatter's Aston in front. 3.7 seconds the gap to. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Plenty of life left in Hatter's softs, that's for sure. Gap almost up to 4 seconds. Cleanly through that final turn. It is up to 4 seconds now. I think these two are going to see another lap. I don't know if anyone else will. Lap times at 2:10 to 2:09 2:10. Not sure whether G-Marge will get another one after this. Truxby and Hatter certainly will. Still holding third though. G-Marge tyres starting to show big chunks of wear. He's got 2 minutes left to race. He's got D-Dot 3.3 seconds back. D-Dot's got his own issues though. He's got a Ludovelli filling his rearview mirror. D-Dot catching. What was the gap? Oh no, I don't know. Was he? Yes, he was. 4.5 seconds back they were. There you go. Gap down to 2.5. I think G-Marge is really starting to struggle then on these worn out softs. You can see that Corvette a little bit bigger in the frame in the rear of the shot of G-Marge's car. Gap down to 2.4. It's going to be a real fight here then as they come towards the line if the gap keeps closing this quickly. Hatter then at 4.6 second lead. So unless he puts it in the wall, he's on for a win here. Trucks B just cannot find the pace of the Aston in front. Yeah, I think they're doing a bit of bump drafting. So 20 seconds left on the clock. Little wiggle as they come up to the line for Hatter. Across the line he goes. Trucks B follows him. So about 10 seconds left on the race timer. G-Marge is going to be the next man to cross the line. Don't think he's going to see another lap. He's going to take third then. He's held it on those beaten up tyres. Well played, Greek god. G-Marge. Ludovelli then overtakes D-Dot, gets into fourth. D-Dot takes fifth. Off skis into this final corner. 6th position for him. Yeah, Green Mamba did have to come in. He put a fresh set of super softs on for that last little stint. But off skis does take 6th position here then. Green Mamba now down towards this final corner. Did have to come in for a splash and dash at the end. When did he put those supers on? Must have been this lap. Let's see, it's got to be it. Oh, 2:28, there you go, lap 16. That's when he put those on. So 7th then for Green Mamba. Again, his race pretty much ruined in lap 1 due to an incident on the bridge, damaging his car. But we have still got Hatter and Truxby out on track, but there's no race going on here. Hatter now 5.7 seconds ahead of Truxby. It was a valiant effort, Trucks, but unfortunately Hatter's Aston had probably the Hatter driving it. It's just too much. Nearly 6 seconds then as they come now, as Hatter comes down to this. It is 6 seconds then as they come down to this final corner. He's going to give us a wiggle as he comes down towards the line. It's the win then for Hatter. This extends his lead in the championship. Trucks B, again, valiant effort. Hatter's been very, very dominant this season. There it is, round 8 done and dusted. Again, unfortunately, only 7 drivers. Still, some decent racing going on there. Look at that, victory for Hatter, pole position, fastest lap, and a clean race. There you go. Yeah, decent race, that one. Yeah, get yourself over to D.Racing. Go find Vroom-Room on Facebook. Click all the likes. If you want to get involved in some racing, go sign up and see what leagues they've got running. Take it from there. So that's pretty much from St Croix tonight, or St Croix. I am back on Monday night at 8:30 for the Chewett Racing Mini Cooper Cup hosted by Tanso Racing. Back on Wednesday night for, well, you'll actually see a few of those drivers from this league in that one. Hatter is in there. Trucks B, I believe. D-Dot. Are you in there, Offskis? I don't know. I see too many people's names in too many leagues. So, yeah, Monday night, 8:30 for the minis. 8:30 again on Wednesday for the Team Oliver Racing GR3 League. That's hosted by Mature Racing Club. And then back on Thursday for these. Took the risk. There you go. So 7:45 for the MDCC League on Thursdays. A little bit early, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's about it. No problem, boys. What are you saying, George? Oof. Took the risk with not changing tyres and just fuel. Yeah, well, it seemed to work. Rare podium. It goes to me. Ah. Cheers, G Marge. The Greek god himself is blessing me from above with a what? Well, with a go-to, if that makes sense. Obviously, I don't take his third off him because he raced. But he's giving it to me, if you like. Cheers, G Marge. You absolute legend. So that is going to be it from me tonight. I hope you've liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Share it out. Most of all, tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.